Joining me now is Leah Steakley, social media producer for Stanford's medical school. Thanks so much for being with me.
Thank you for having me, Haley.
So can you explain a little bit about what you're doing at the conference?
Yes, so we're live tweeting all of the keynotes and proceedings from the other panel discussions, and we're also looking for, great commentary from other attendees to push out to our live audience who are viewing on the webcast.
What are the ways that people can interact with social media for this conference?
One of the things we've added this year is you can ask questions on Twitter. So we're using hashtag BigDataMedQ to take questions, and those will be answered during our panel Q&As. You can also, we're seeing a lot of twit pics and photos of slides that people are sharing, and I think that's a great way because a lot of that content won't be available until the final videos are published after the conference.
So this is all the hashtag BigDataMed.
Mm-hmm, correct.
And what kind of activity are you seeing on Twitter? This is a data conference, so let's get some of the analytics.
Definitely. So we're seeing about 3,000 tweets total to date. Those tweets have reached 978,000 accounts. So those are Twitter users.
What do you mean by reached that many?
It means that those feeds, users of those feeds have seen those tweets.
Wow.
So
I didn't know they could track that on Twitter.
Yeah, we can track a lot these days. And an even bigger number is over 14 million impressions. So that is, if you think of an impression like an online ad impression, how many people see that tweet, that's what that's measuring. And if we look at total contributors, that's 780 total contributors. So that's kind of the activity that we're seeing from the conference.
Have there been any particular speakers or topics that have generated a lot of buzz in the social media sphere?
I think yesterday David Glazer from Google had a very large impact. There was a lot of people who weren't expecting to hear his perspective that he shared with us yesterday. Another big speaker that made an impact was the NIH, Philip Bourne. He shared a lot of interesting data that I think people didn't know that the NIH was thinking about big data in those terms.
So now you do social media for your job, so I have to ask, do you also have personal social media accounts, or are you all social media'd out by the end of the day?
I do have personal social media accounts. I think my activity is a little less on my personal social activity.
That makes sense, yeah. I think.
Mostly because a lot of what I'm sharing is on the School of Medicine Twitter feed, which is at SU Medicine, and then on our Facebook page.
Great. Well, so you can follow Leah at SU Medicine, and if you want to talk about the conference, the hashtag is hashtag BigDataMed.
Thank you very much, Haley.
Thanks for joining me. This is Behind the Scenes at Big Data.